I'm a journalist, and I'm traveling across the United States of America. On this journey, I'll be visiting some iconic American experiences. My next stop is Alaska. I've come to the most northern state of the United States, Alaska. This place is epic. It's famous for its glaciers, its mountains, and its coastline. My first stop takes me to Anchorage, which is the state's largest city. About 300,000 people live here. It's a great place to begin your journey and learn about Alaska's indigenous people. One of the most popular things you can do here in Anchorage is visit the Alaska Native Heritage Center. It's a wonderful place where you can learn about the past and the present of the 11 indigenous cultures that are here in Alaska. Today, the Alaska Native population is about 15% of the state. Many indigenous people live in Anchorage, but some still live in the traditional villages that have been there for thousands of years. Many live a subsistence lifestyle, depending on hunting for food. I'm here with Lauren Anderson at the Alaska Native Heritage Center. Lauren, tell me about your culture.
Oh, sure. Well, Shutlianga Sunami, Ilanka Gwenikamitsunakamitslu. I was born in Kodiak, and Sukbiak Runga, that means I am Sukbiak, which actually traits into I'm just a genuine human being.
And the different cultures here include 11 different groups,
yeah,
right?
That's right, yeah. We have, Center represents everyone, and I think the idea, again, was people usually lump us all into one major group, but Alaska is so immense and so diverse in its environment that, you know, a lot of us have just changed over time and have different languages and different cultures. Our parents were, just like in other parts of the world, were punished for speaking our native languages or punished for trying to maintain our traditions and culture. But today we celebrate it, we share it, we openly display it, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, we're very proud of it. And so the Heritage Center is just a place where we can put it on display.
Wonderful. Yeah. So can you show me what these
yeah.
buildings are over here?
Yeah, you bet. Go take a look.
What exactly is this?
This is kind of a replica of what's called an ulach. It's a home that you'd find on the Aleutian Islands. If we were to see a traditional one underground, we would walk along the roof until we saw a hole in the ground, and then we'd descend down the ladder, which I'll show you.
Wow, it's very cool.
Yeah, when you really look at the engineering that goes into the home like this, I mean, we perfected living in these areas. We had to become masters of environment. When you consider that there's no trees.
So how did they, if there's no trees, where did they get these ladders and everything?
Again, just driftwood from the beaches. So
wow.
Yeah, with whatever washes up on the beach that's like gold. So you can imagine it's a real commodity. Just having wood, again, all the things that we take for granted. Like today, we can go to a lumber yard or a hardware store and get these things, whereas our ancestors and even people today still cherish driftwood.
So what is this?
That is a sea lion.
Whoa,
Yeah.
So why do you have a sea lion in this place?
Well, this is again one of the animals that we would hunt and we'd use to cover our kayaks. You can imagine that for clothing it doesn't really feel very soft, does it?
No, but it's quite beautiful.
And then above it we have ring seal. Some would say it's spotted, but no. If you look at the white portion and you see the ring around the dot, that's why we call it a ring seal. That's a fur seal from the Pribilof Islands.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
All right, so let's head down to the next house. It's our southeast house, so it's the Eyak, Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian.
Wow.
All right, so here we have the clan house, or some cultures call it the long house.
Okay.
But what I really wanted to show you in here, again, is the house post. So like this one right behind you here is made by Israel Shotridge, Tlingit artist. This actual pole represents the Eyak culture, and it represents respect for your culture.